glad you could join me here today. I'm here to just share a little video walkthrough of this Stamperia ceremony card that I made for the Spellbinders March Club Kits blog hop. So many of you contacted me and said, please do a video so we can see how all the parts work. So here I am doing a video. I used the Elegant Infinity die from the Amazing Paper Grace March Club Kit. And this is a fantastic die. It has a lot of moving parts. This is, and they all stand alone, so it's really awesome. So to create this shaker frame, I use this outside square frame combined with the circle frame. And usually what I do is I just put these down on my paper and use a little bit of washi tape to make it even all the way around. So this is going to cut out the frame so you have this aperture. If you don't want the opening, just cut this and you have flat. But to do a shaker frame, you have to do it that way. And then inside, I filled it with this Rose Garden shaker mix from Buttons Galore and More, and added a little bit of a glitter mix that I had and some pearls just to make it look really vintage and beautiful. This is the inside, and this cuts a beautiful medallion. I used this on another project just as the focal point, and it's beautiful. Then also, if you'll look up here, this corner piece I cut out of cream paper, and then I backed it with designer paper to give it this dimensional look. So this is a beautiful piece, and I use it again inside. The flowers are made with the 2 flower dies, and I just cut these out of scraps. The great thing about the size of these flowers is that those little scraps that you have left over, it's the perfect way to use them to make these lovely little dimensional flowers. And then I just poked a hole in the center and filled them with pearl stamens. And then the sentiment, I used the congrats sentiment and cut it out of gold foiled paper. You could also use Miss You. So you can see this is a huge die set for the club kit and very versatile. You can use it in a lot of different ways. Now, the paper I used was Stamperia Ceremony. This is one of my favorite paper collections because it's just so vintage and beautiful. And the focal image came from this corner of the front page. And I just matted that twice on pink and beige cardstock. And then I've got this little lace panel in the background just to build lots of depth and dimension. But all the papers are from here. I used fussy cut elements from here, journaling cards, all of that. The ribbon is champagne wrinkled ribbon from Really Reasonable Ribbon. So this is a top fold card, 5x7, and on the inside, down on the bottom, here's the other top half of that panel that I used on the front. And again, I used this lovely corner die to make a gift card pocket. And again, cut twice and staggered it slightly to create all this lovely dimension. Then I used just the frame die to cut my little note card and backed it on the pale pink cardstock. And that sits right in this pocket, and it's also a great place to tuck a gift card. On the top, I created a little folio for photos and journaling. This could be used for a bridal shower, a special anniversary, a wedding gift, anything like that. And I just wrapped this on the back with this same ribbon. This is a vintage button from my stash. This is old, old, old. And then you just undo the tie, and this is going to fold out. So it goes this way, and it goes this way. So I joined my beige paper together with score tape, and then just scored, and it folds in on itself. And pink panels for photos, little flip pages so you can do small photo here, journaling on the back, sweet little tags cut from the paper collection and put in a pocket. Also, you could slip a photo in this pocket, another journaling spot. Over here, another beautiful spot for a small photo. And then in this little side pocket, another fussy cut piece. And then I just scored and folded one of the journal cards, lined it with pink to make a precious little note card to go in this pocket. So it's all pretty basic, but it's fun to see how all the parts move together. So there you go. Those of you who said, please, please, please do a video. I want to see how all these parts work. There you have it. I highly recommend the Amazing Paper Grace monthly club at Spellbinders. The dies are just elegant and gorgeous, and they cut paper like butter. They're one of my favorites. So thanks for joining me. Kathy Clement, Kathy by Design. I hope I shared some tips and tricks and ideas. I hope I satisfied what you wanted to know here. There is no tutorial. I didn't have time for this one, but you can figure this out. It's not that hard. I'm going to go get my craft on. You get yours on too. Bye.